Okay, how come you guys didn't tell me about a little show I want to call Dance Moms? Okay, look, things have been shitty lately, and I was sick for a while, and when you're sick, you just start watching random shit to forget that you're sick, okay? And I don't even know how this came on my timeline on YouTube, but it said something about some woman yelling at a kid, so I want to see it. I'm all for yelling at kids. I want to yell at kids every 5 seconds, even if they're not mine, just for being born. I want to be like, I want to go up to a baby and be like, you are going to die alone. Your dreams will never come true. It's not going to happen for you. I know you can't understand what I'm saying. I'm just horrifying your mom right now. All right. So I'd heard about this show, but I didn't know too much about it. And let me just do a little, side note here. The woman who I'm going to make fun of lovingly, although she's a little bit of an asshole, I'm sorry, went through a really, really bad period lately with some kind of horrible spinal cancer or something, and she's in a wheelchair now. And listen, I don't wish that on my worst enemy. Just the fact that she survived that in and of itself makes her a hero. I wish her nothing but, hope she, is able to walk again. She's been through a real rough time, so I'm not gonna be so hard on her, but I'm gonna be a little bit, I gotta say what I see. Okay, that's it. Okay, so you don't know what this show is about. It's just about this overbearing, overweight woman who likes to terrorize young kids because she's some kind of sadist. Oh, and there's something about they like to dance too, or something like that. Okay, these kids are a bunch of like ballerinas. They're all girls, although there is one boy, and I'm not sure he's gay, but I think it's a safe assumption. I really do, just by the way he talks. I'm sorry, maybe you shouldn't judge somebody of how they look or how they talk, but Jesus Christ. I mean, he's so flaming, you just need a fire extinguisher. I mean, come on. Put him out. He's too flaming. Put him out. Put him out. He's just flaming. Call the fire department. He's flaming. Hurry the fuck up. All right. So I'd heard about this because I know there was that weird little twitchy girl that did all those Sia music videos like Chandelier and Elastic Heart, Maddie Zellliger, Ziegenheiger, whatever the fuck her name is. She's German and, don't trust her around a Jew is all I'm going to say. She might kill you. I don't have no idea. But she's one of those, I thought she was just some weird interpretive dancer because she always, I know ballet is like a form of dance and all that, but what I saw from this girl doing just doing this shit, it just looked like she needed more crack cocaine. Like crack cocaine would have fixed that. She would have danced normally. That's all. All right. So here's what I saw. The first clip that I saw. The first clip that I saw is first of all, there's a bunch of angry, nervous, middle-aged white females. Predominantly, there's like one black chick in there, but she seems more level-headed than the rest of these bitches. And they sit and they watch while their little girls are berated by this oversized woman named Abby Lee Miller. Abby Lee Miller runs the Abby Lee Dance Company for exceptional dancers. First thing I got to take note of is, has she ever danced anywhere? What is her credentials to run a dance studio? I don't understand this. What does she do? Does she dance? Did she hop, skip, and jump once? I mean, did she like kind of move to the beat and do the Cabbage Patch and she thinks she's a dancer or something like that? Listen, she can dance her way to an ice cream truck maybe. Like if there's a sale for cakes, she could shuffle on over there or something like that. I'm just making fun, but I'm sure she's a good person. Okay, I'm not sure she's a good person at all. There was some shit in here I saw. Even I was like, ooh, that was kind of mean. When I say it's kind of mean, it's borderline psychotic or just all the way psychotic. All right, so she's a heavyset woman. I'm just like, but to me, that's like, if you are going to teach something like dance or fighting or anything like that, shouldn't you have experience in it? Like having done it? Maybe I'm fucked up, but to me, that'd be like, I'm going to go get piano lessons. And I go to my, hey, you're my piano teacher? Uh-huh. Oh, great. Like how many years have you been playing? Oh, I don't play piano. Huh? No, I don't play piano, but I think I'm really good at teaching it. You slap him 5 times, kick him in the balls, and walk away, right? I'm not fucked up here, right? Like, I want to learn to play the violin. I saw a violin once, but you know what? I just think I can yell at you and get the results I want. You'll be the best violin player ever. No, I know technical terms, but I've never like picked up a violin. What are you, crazy? Why are you walking out of my class? What? Hello? Shit. Okay. So I don't know what her credentials for dance are, other than she inherited a dance studio from her mom or something like that. But okay, fine. What she does do, and what I love, is she's the most horrible person on the planet, and so are these evil mothers. They're just horrible. They fight. They are the worst people you've ever seen in your entire life. Watch one clip. Even if you're not in reality shows or whatever, Google Dance Moms Fight or something like that. They hit each other. They throw drinks at each other. And their kids are there in the meantime hugging each other like, they're being invaded by like the Gestapo or something like that. And they're trying to hide each other. Like, it's going to be okay. Our moms are fighting. It's going to be okay. And these bitches are out of their mind. First of all, I think they're all on Percocet. I think almost all of them are just popping Xanax and Percocet while they're watching their daughters. They're always because they're like wet dogs. They're always nervous. They're like biting their nails. They're always twitchy. And they're always way too over animated about like everything. And everything's a disaster. Everything is horrible. Okay. So the clip I saw was one girl wasn't doing a dance right in front of, Abby Lee Miller, who sits there and just likes to yell when they're not doing like, pirouette, pirouette. She can't even breathe. Pirouette, pirouette. You suck. That was terrible. I can't stand it. That's so horrible right now. I want to gouge my own eyes out. Do you want to dance? Don't cry. And that's another thing. Like, this girl injured herself. She's like, I don't think I could go on the dance, because she's like limping and shit. I think a bone was hanging out of her fucking flesh. She's like, I don't think I could. No crybabies here. Okay? No crybabies here. No crybabies in Abby Lee's class, okay? No, the only time you cry is when you run out of Oreo cookies, and everybody knows that. Now dance, you little bitch, dance. And so the girl's like trying to dance. She's like, my back hurts, my back. It's just a muscle spasm. Work through it. Hurry up. Because you stink. How are you ever going to be successful at anything in life? I hate you. Your mom cuts herself at night when she thinks of giving birth to you. Yeah. Ugh. Like, I thought you could eat the girl at one point. I really did. This girl's hopping around. The girl's injured. Clearly injured. And this bitch, this Jabba the bitch over here is just sitting there yelling at her, screaming at her, because that's going to make everything better, right? All right. So then one of the moms gets pissed off. And she goes, I can't let her do this to my daughter anymore. And I think she's already pulled out Fraggle, like, parts of her hair and shit. She's just off the wall batshit crazy. The other moms are like, but if you say something to Abby that's going to affect my daughter, and we have to go yell at you too. And so they're like a bunch of cauldron of witches all of a sudden go down there like, we don't think they look like junkies. Tell me if I'm lying. Like, we don't think it's fair. You keep yelling at my daughter. I don't think it's fair. Susie, why are you bringing drama up again? This is why your husband is bisexual and you shoot heroin and people think you don't know about it. Meanwhile, Susie's kid is right there. My mom doesn't shoot heroin. I don't know what you're talking about. Sweetie, it's okay. It's okay. Go in the other room. They keep sending the kids in the other room so they can go call each other horrible names. But then they say that like 3 or 4 times, and then they just start calling each other names in front of the kids again. These are like 5, 6, 10-year-old girls who are sitting there like, I just wanted to dance. You got evil Abby Lee Miller over there like, keep dancing through the argument. The hate will bring you power. It will. Just dance. Like, I think she gets off on it. I think she's like rubbing herself. Like, I think she's like, God, the sorrow is so sexual. I just love it. Dance, you bitches, dance. She always sounds like she's out of breath every 5 seconds. I'm not talking about now after her illness. I think I watched an old clip because she was standing and she was being plenty bossy. All right. So the women are just yelling and screaming at each other. And she's like, oh, Jill, you're just a horrible person. And you know that your daughter can't dance at all. As a matter of fact, why are her eyes so far apart? Like, just shit like that. Like, literally, at one point, one of the moms said something about the other girl's looks. Like, well, look at her. Shouldn't she pin her ears back? She looks like Dumbo, like she's going to take off any 5 seconds. Oh my God, Marilyn, I can't believe you just said that. That's so terrible. My daughter is going to do a solo this week, and she needs to think about that. And then they cut to like, the little interviews and stuff, and here's Abby Lee Miller's ass going, I don't know why these moms are like this. They're just crazy. They're just out of their minds. I don't understand. I'm just trying to do a friendly dance competition. No, you're not. You're running the SS Abby. That's what the fuck you're doing. I'm surprised you don't have a cattle prod so these little bitches don't fall out every 5 seconds. I'm waiting for her to put tacks on the floor and make them dance barefoot. Like, ow, keep dancing. We don't want crybabies. So the big thing that happens every week, I guess, is, and I'm all in on this show. I'm just watching clips. I can't bear to watch the whole episodes because they're fun. But they have a thing called a pyramid. And I thought just the pyramid was kind of like something like that. No. This pyramid is who's the worst, sucky, shittiest kids of the week leading to the best. So you get to pit the kids against each other and their parents who hate it. So if your kids voted like the worst or something like that, you get to you get to start yelling at the person whose kid is number 1. This is the best shit ever. So like she was showing him, and there was a boy in this clip. And, this was really funny to me. They were wondering, the parents are like, it's just really good that he's into dance. Most boys that are into dance in our experience, are gay. They're wondering if he's gay or not. And to that, I'm like, who cares? If he's gay, who gives a shit? Doesn't make a difference or not. He might be he's a great dancer. He's one of the best or something like that. But also, talk to him. If you talk to him for 5 seconds, you're going to find out he's very gay. Because at one point, the moms are going at it. Somebody got somebody's solo that didn't get it. That's a big thing, the solo. You have to get a solo. And if your kid doesn't get a solo that week, they're garbage. Your kid's a piece of shit, and Abby will tell them to their face. The reason your daughter didn't get a solo this week is because she's so terrible, and her eyes are far apart, and I think she just had her period, and I don't want, menstrual blood blocking her brain while we're trying to have a dance. What the fuck is wrong with this chick? Her hair, too, by the way, gets bigger and bigger with every episode. I'm watching every episode of this motherfucker. I'm telling you right now, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Child abuse, verbal. All right, rock on. So Then it's the pyramid thing, right? So she likes to like rip pictures off. So like you'll see on the bottom of the pyramid, like this week, Haley, you were in the bottom of the pyramid. You were an embarrassment. I wanted to just kill myself while I watched you dance. Your mother and you should go into a car, drive into a lake, and drown, because that's what I think of you. Moving on. Jasmine, you were next. I try to ignore the fact you're so fucking ugly, and the fact that, you know, you're gaining quite a bit of pounds, but hey, you know, I'm not gonna judge or anything like that, but I'm just saying you're kind of disgusting and you're starting to have BO. Next. And then she'll move on to like the top two kids, like, you did a great job this week. I'm so proud of you. I'm gonna have a cupcake in your honor. Okay, I'll see you later. Where's the cupcake? Where's the cup? Oh, I mean 2 cupcakes, because there were 2 in the top 1 this week. It's the best show ever. And the moms are just horrible. There's one point where one of the moms is mad at the Abby chick, and she gets up and it's like, let me tell you something. My daughter's the greatest dancer ever. She's like, your daughter is horrible. She can't dance. If it wasn't for me and my lard ass, she would never be anywhere. Worship me. Throw your flesh upon me. Sacrifice the babies. Like, I'm expecting that shit to come next. Listen, I know I'm rambling, but there's a lot going through my head right now because I just saw so much. I can't even comprehend all of it. Fucking, like, okay. So the big thing is the solos, and they have a group dance where they all do, and it's always like her big thing is to announce the theme of that week, like, who the theme. So she'll be like, okay, kids, line up. Who took the ho-hos? Who took them? Fuck. I can't trust these little hookers. I'm telling you right now. Them and the fag, they're the worst, okay? At least the fag I could trust, but these little bitches right here, we should burn them at the stake. All right, the theme this week for the group dance is German pudding. And she'll say something really innocuous, like those 2 words, and these girls are like, what the fuck is that? It's going to be a dance, modern contemporary, where you will be factory workers in 1930s Germany, and you will be acting like you're making pudding while you're dancing. And I prefer chocolate pudding because that's my favorite type of pudding. That's the theme. And everybody's like talking about the theme that week, like, oh, okay, how are we going to do? Ooh, this is going to be a good theme. Is it a winnable theme? The moms like to do that while they're popping Xanax. Like, is it going to be a winnable theme? Because I want my daughter to win something. I want to live through my daughter. Don't you want to? We all want to live through our daughters, right? Like, they're all going batshit crazy all the time. So then it's who gets a solo. And now I'm confused because sometimes it's good to get a solo, but other times it's not good to get a solo. Because one mom was flipping out that her daughter had a solo, but wasn't part of the group dance. And I'm like, simple guy here, thinking, if your daughter has a solo, that means her ass is out there by herself, hence the term solo, and she's the star. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? And the others all have to be like a herd of cattle and do their weird spastic, dance, and that's it. And then but she was unhappy. She's like, I want my daughter to be a part of the group dance. What's my part of the group dance? And then one of the moms always has to say some shit, right? One of the moms has to be like, the reason your daughter is not in the group dance this week is because that, she's got that gimpy leg and it throws everybody else off, and I don't think my child should have to suffer. It's such a good fucking wine, I swear to God. And another thing, you're a whore. Fucking all in front of the kids. The kids, when they're seeing this fight, start crying and comforting each other. More adults, and the adults are like, I'm sorry. I know my mom's being horrible to your mom. I'm really sorry. I know, but we should all get along. The fucking 6-year-olds can do that, and the 40-year-old women who are going through menopause, maybe that's it. Maybe they'll hit the same menopause cycle or something. They're fucking out of their fucking mind. I'm telling you, I am not kidding you when I say right now I'm going to wash the gel out of my hair because I've been out today. People other than Stevie, like I do have other friends. I finally saw them. I made them see me. I know where you live. Okay. I'm gonna wash the gel on my hair. I'm gonna, get some ice cream and some fucking, calories in me because I need it after the week I had being sick. Some cookies, and I'm gonna watch more of this shit. I'm doing it right now. I swear to God, I'm doing it right now. I'm gonna watch more of this shit. This is fascinating. I love every second of it. Watch this shit and tell me I'm wrong. But yeah, it's what I call a cup of heaven. If heaven could be poured into a cup, mixed up, put some whipped cream on top of it. This, a series of verbal child abuse and fucking burnt out suburban housewives and one woman who pretends she knows how to dance and maybe did the foxtrot once back in 1968 and that's supposed to count as her being a dance teacher. It's just all kinds of bad shit and insane, and I am down with my cup of heaven that I call Dance Moms. I'm watching more clips. And yeah, if there's anything else you want me to talk about, I've been running dry lately, so put them down below. I wish I could do that thing. Click like, subscribe, vote, pass the duchy on the left-hand side. www.com. And in this corner is my link to my Patreonical Life the account. I gotta learn how to do this shit someday. Watch it.